put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground. Making a stack, then I'm making a wreck, and I give it all back to the people who lack. Got me on fleek, no you got me on flack. Start all the beef, then you take it all back. Didn't believe, now you see me on track. Keep up with me, cause I never look back. Used to know me, but I'm not like my past. Reinvent me like you wish that you had, let's go. I just wanna touch the sky, west coast. I just wanna feel alive, I know the way I wanna feel inside, and I go living through the painful nights, but I know I'm coming out the other side, and I know I wouldn't want another life. Oh no, I love who I am inside, and I'ma live today like any day can die. Yo. Oh yeah, now wouldn't that be nice? And when you need to revive, just take a deep look inside. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground. Yeah. Take me away to a much better place, Yeah, we could run away, Yeah, we could go today, Just take me away, Where we all feel the same, Where we all feel okay, Where we all feel no pain, I don't wanna stay down, no more. Hit me with the pain and the stab as I grow. Turn up the mic gain as I grab what I know. I want the right fame just to pass you my flow. I wanna teach the masses, like classes, just out of practice. So maybe you could pass this class called life. We live then we die, so we might as well try. Not only get by before you're in the sky. Been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I'm okay, yeah. There's no pain, yeah, there's no pain, yeah. I'm okay, yeah. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all. Every second going by, I'm losing time now. It's time to take it on. I've been running long enough, think it's time now for me to face it all.
Oseo Dohichu Tewo Dawada. Hello, how are you? My name is Taro. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And you all are just being wonderful, wonderful peoples. How is the game sounding? How is everything sounding in that aspect? As of right now, the audio for when people talk might be a bit different than what y'all are used to. That is due to the fact that the place that we're at now has a different audio system, but it will be adjusted to TeamSpeak here and there. So I am going to adjust some sounds from in-game to make the voices a bit louder than the actual sound of the game. So thank you everybody for being here. We are going to head into town real quick and see how everything goes with that. Do let me know how the audio sounds. If my voice is coming through well, if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. Like, please, please, please let me know so I can adjust it. Coming around the 23rd, I will be getting a new microphone. It should improve the quality of my voice, as well as you not be able to hear when I touch my table or stuff like that, because it will be an overhang. Loud and clear. Okay, great. Osta. That is good. That is great to hear. Let me go ahead and get my horse, and we will head into town. Oh, it's a black bear. How is everyone doing today? Oh, hold on. I almost forgot to add Atsila back here. Whoopsie, she's got to come back. Yes, Atsila, you shall return. Perfect, she's back. There's Stream Chase. That music is too loud for me. Hold on, okay. Listen, horse. We are not about that life, are we? Status check, Bruce. All right. Got a herd of elk, which is nice. I'm doing well, Cameron. Shit. We'll go this way. We will not go that way. So eventually, bear with the audio of the voices and everything. It's currently through Mumble. They're switching over to TeamSpeak with an update. So just bear with that, okay, guys? It's probably going to be a bit hectic and a bit different. So. That's just her voice. I can't do much about it. I've adjusted things quite drastically with the character. So for context for those, the year is 1902. So it's been 4 years. So it's been 4 years in character of what conspired. So it's been 4 years. Almost run myself off a motherfucking cliff like a damn idiot. I'm so stupid. I guess we'll just follow the road. I was trying to take a shortcut, but it didn't work. The shortcut did not work at all. So we're headed to the tree just outside of Blackwater. There was a note that was pinned on the boards across the state that was written in Comanche. Like what? So Atsila, with the interest that she has, she's gonna go see what that's all about and see what is happening. So if you guys are confused of the backstory, go to my community tab on my page, and it will give a bit of a backstory as to the break and the time shift and everything. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I love roleplay. By the way.
It's been some time now.
I would say a few years, huh? Yes?
And the rest. How are you?
I am doing quite well.
Oh, this is good to hear.
How have you been?
I have been well. It's this man. Hunting a rifle. I'm doing okay. Now I've done some traveling and here I am.
I went back to Tennessee.
Back home?
Yes. I got a letter that my mother wasn't doing well, so went back to help.
It's odd.
And one thing led to another. Got and had some kids of my own.
I did not anticipate you not getting bonded.
Ha.
Yeah, I'm glad you found each other. Man, when we dispersed, it was a little chaotic.
Yes, it was. Quite unfortunate, but
I should do this properly. It is good to see you. It really is.
it's good to see you as well. Tomosak and I are resting in a small little hut just alongside of a lake.
I have seen this place you're calling home. I did not wish to intrude though, so. Especially when I read the sign that said, if you can read this, you are too close.
Ha. I ran into a few, but I saw Makwa.
As have I. Who did I? Ala. That was who I bumped into. And had a moment.
I've bumped into them as well, although they have names are different, so.
That is true. And we will see. It depends on who comes here now.
That is
We
true.
will show. I will be here every day at 6 p.m. I reckon my body clock. See what happens. If they do not turn, maybe tomorrow. They do not turn tomorrow, maybe the day after. They do not turn, maybe it is what it is, and that is the end. We will see.
It's all speculation. We'll see what happens. If they show up, they show up. If not, then that is what it is.
It is also voting day, so I would request, if you are not sure who to vote for Matthias Reed. It's a good name.
Huh? I see. I wasn't planning on voting, but who knows? Such an inefficient way.
Well, I get on with him. And I want, depending on the outcome of this conversation or this meeting, we will, may be useful to have someone in sheriff authority as a friend.
Ah, I see.
Tell me, how was going home?
It was quite interesting. The shock on my family's face when I brought Tomosak.
Could it be worse? Could have been a white boy.
It could have, yes. It took a few days for things to settle in regards to that.
I imagined.
But once things were settled, it didn't take long before they accepted. Well, they really didn't have a choice, because I was not backing down, so...
Saw it. Proper Comanche way. Look, a wildlife running around. There's a radar out there in the south.
Ha.
Okay. Did he give you a horse?
Not necessarily. We went as far as Cherokee go, because we were back at my home.
He needs to give you a...
So we can do it. Gee, yes.
It is very simple. He says, I offer you this puku. You say, okay.
Ha.
And then you are done. It is as simple as this. Though, when I did it in front of 3 sitting chiefs. That was intimidating.
Ooh, it sounds like it was.
That wagon is having problems now.
It can't go past my puku. She is that strong of a presence. Oh, there we go.
Not away.
By the way. Nope, no, you can't get...
Your voice is choked up with dust. We need to clear your throat.
Hey, there's... I have no idea how would you do it here.
It's good to see you again. I'm not gonna hug you. Just so you know.
That's funny.
How have you been?
Okay, I think that's probably better.
It is a little bit better.
It is a bit better. I might just walk a bit closer, though.
More people, more person. Anybody recognize who this is?
I do. It is my wife.
Saw it. Glad to see you got out together. Yeah, everything was a little chaotic at the end there, huh?
We're surprising, I suppose.
By the way.
Yeah, proper breechcloth that. Utama approves. Good to see you again.
The same to you.
Did not have an opportunity the last time we met to properly, but that was chaotic, you know. I'd just been, caught by a cougar, and, someone had borrowed my poo-poo and rode off, but... that was an interesting day.
If someone takes my poo-poo, I'm gonna shoot him in the back with an arrow. No questions asked.
This man who did this, it was okay. Considering I was, who was it with, Molly Wong, King Wolf, and a couple of other people. Actually, I met an original Hagen. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where Hagen is.
So, you ever heard the phrase "burn it down"? Amen.
I have.
That is the calling card of, that was, what was his name? Butch. Something. Fuck, get his name. They lived on Mount Hagen. They were a gang. We were associated with them. The Nabi Puhitanova. Good people. Not quite law-abiding, not quite psychotic gang. But, you know, they do what they have to do to survive, which is fine.
Somewhere in the middle.
Are you expecting anybody else to come?
Tomosak maybe. I doubt Makwa or Teke were about it just now. They're probably distracted with family.
They
are in
in
the
Blackwater.
They are in Blackwater right now.
I believe so, yes.
Well, go tell them we were talking. Maybe they don't know.
I will do that.
Arako. You know what would have made that sentence better?
Hmm?
If you had said, "Wife, go tell them."
Alright.
Yeah, you might have got a tomahawk thrown at you, but you know, it would have been amusing.
I definitely would have been amused. Yes.
It's a little strange seeing everybody, or seeing people.
Ha.
So long. Yeah, at the same time, it feels like it was not long ago.
Like Taylor ripped me off. I did not pay for this Christmas fucking poncho.
It's not bad. It does match the outfit there.
I just say, I'm pretty sure I bought a black and red one. I don't know why I woke up with this thing.
Yeah, it works. Black, red, and white. Good colors.
This one, it reminds me of Mexico flag. Maybe people will just think they are Mexican and it's okay.
Huh?
You
Could
have
be
to get the
worse.
accent down. Let's see.
Hola, amigos.
Hola, amigos. Hey, you cannot talk to me like that. If you talk to me like that, I'm gonna take my pistol out and slap you with it. I had a friend. He's Mexican. Before I became Namana, and we used to sit in the bar, the saloon, Cattle Town.
Oh, thank you so much.
Conversation, cursing abuse at each other, threatening each other with a heavy Mexican accent. But we used to walk in and take one look and think like, what the fuck? And then we'll slowly walk out. So, hey, you can't talk to me like that. I'm gonna shoot you. Not if I shoot you first, huh? Hey, don't make me stab you. I'm gonna stab you so bad. You wish I don't stab you so bad, huh?
Did anyone end up shooting anyone or stabbing anyone?
Yeah, we did go into the pig pen, but no one died.
Ah, I see.
That would have been bad. We were friends, you know.
At least most of the time, right?
How have you been in this land? It's agreeable to you?
I am alright with I do expect changes, like always, no matter where you go, but
I was going to say, not really know enough of it yet. It's kind of what I was telling Tomosak the other day. Hey, we are no longer in a position where we have to answer to marshals or government, but at the same time, we don't know how anyone's going to treat us here.
This is
How the laws are set or anything. I have looked over some of these laws. They are not much different than they were where we came from. Even
And
down to protecting the bison, you know, it's actually me.
well, I have talked to the man who is currently running for sheriff in Hanover.
Which one, the Tiny or the Akira?
Tiny Matthias Reed.
I have met this man just briefly.
He is a good man. I ended up riding with him. I was having a conversation with this King Wolf. He's a
Ooh.
doctor, and we have history. Like, history I did not know about. He once fought against the Nabi Puhitan up in New Alexandria. A long time ago, before the Nabi Puhitan became the Nabi Puhitan that I joined, and things were different, and things were tense, and he ended up fighting against them. He once was part of the family unit that Mahikutsu was a part of, the Cat Claw Moon Dance. These people eventually joined the Nabi Puhitan, but this King Wolf, he did not. Yeah, we had a conversation and found out his sister is Jessie Gray and his brother is Kanate. Both people I know. And then I, talked to him of Kanate and told him what he was up to, and he said, "Oh, that is bad." And then told him what happened with Jessie Gray, insulted his sister in front of his face, as you do, expecting some repercussion. But he just listened and nodded and said, that sounds about right. They are both a bit messed up.
Imagine.
Now wonders whether or not he is destined to follow the same path as them. But we had an interesting conversation. We ended up riding around together for a little bit. Went off, scared the shit out of some of his friends, the original Hagen. Actually, it was the Hagen's idea. Fucking believe it or not. So we are looking for these men with I don't know what they call them, the deer gang or whatever. They wear deer pelts. And,
I've heard about them. I have not seen them, but I have heard of them.
but just be careful around Braithwaite. That is where they roam. They
were already giving me trouble. I was wearing one of these while I hunted. On it, and people started questioning me. So no, I don't wear this thing.
Well, regardless of which, we hunted them. We did not find them. The law that we were with, they had to go and deal with something. They just rode up. I assume it was a robbery somewhere that had been reported. So we went out there and we were searching around, and as we came back, we were like, "Oh, there are horses here. They weren't here when we came through the first time." It's like, okay. And then we see someone sneaking through. So we approached this person, or this person approaches us, and they knew each other. It was like, "Hey, is that you?" "Yeah, it's me." "Is that you?" "Yeah, it's me." So, okay. And as we approached the house where his friends were at, he was like, hey, point your guns at me and, try to rob me. Let's call them out and scare the shit out of them. So we did this thing. And when they came out, I turned around to them and I'm like, and then Molly Wong comes out with a shotgun. It's like...
Oh, dear God.
So I'm like, okay, I need to defuse this.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
So I threatened this man and said I would flay him alive unless they gave me all their jelly babies. The candy.
Ha, yes.
Yes, and then they kind of stopped, looked, and laughed, and it was okay. And then Molly punched me because, we know each other.
She was ready to blow your head in. She was ready.
She might have been. But, Grayson is also around. Sharp tongue.
Oh, I see. I didn't know this.
No, neither did I, but should not be a problem. But, it was an interesting day. I made some contacts, got some information, talked to a judge. I would ask that if you are going to vote for a sheriff, that you vote for this Matthias Reed. He is a good man. He wants to put in protection for the buffalo, which is fine. And I, after having good conversations with this man and considering the option of becoming a bounty hunter, It is like being lawman, only without all the bullshit that comes with being a lawman. No ties to the government. You take the bounties you wish to take. You hunt the men you wish to hunt. And what you do any other time is entirely up to you. So, as long as you're not robbing places, you can pretty much do what you want.
Sounds interesting.
Oh. Either she could not find them, or they are not coming. Unless that is them coming behind. Ah, another horse riding. By the way, what news?
They are actually, right there, behind Atsila.
Ah, I wondered if that was them.
Not sure about the one out horse, though.
Too easy to do. Nothing gone wrong. Oh,
I do not
That's
see
what
a
I do.
rider on said horse, though.
I see two.
Ah, I see two.
The brown horse?
Ah, the
Brown
brown
horse.
coming this way.
No, not that one.
Oh, you mean the the
one out
local?
horse.
Oh yes, I see him on there. You might just have some dust in your eyes.
The dance person.
Ha.
Okay, look, it is a little fire, but we do not need to stand this close now.
Listen,
It is not a fire we are used to standing around. A big convention fire. It is
we
big
have to
fire.
stand on top of it.
I mean, put several down in front of it.
It's fire. Blacks, Comanche, stuff.
It's a baby fire.
Ah, baby fire.
Fire.
Baby fire. Maroe.
Maraway?
How are you two?
Doing good. It's nice to see familiar faces.
Ah, it is.
Of
Yes.
time.
I think most of us have bumped into each other, but not really had an opportunity to sit and talk.
That is all right. It is a new state. A lot
Ah.
of different things. A lot of distracting things too. So it is hard to find the time to sit down and just have common chit chat. So
This is very true. This is very true. Okay, we need to get a proper circle going because this is
what is it
well.
bothering you, Tutama?
It looks like a circle to me.
No, what the bothers me is this fire thing, but to be
I'll go right
honest,
here.
he's
I'll go
very
right
Oh,
here.
no,
Don't
no,
mind the
no.
circle? No,
It's
come on.
eyeball
No,
days.
you don't.
you're fucking with my mind now. I need to go and find something to
All right, Tutama, Kima, I'm fucking with you. I'm done messing with you.
Okay.
How close are we getting to this fire?
What is this one?
It's so tiny. It's so cute.
Wait, hold on a minute. I did. Hold on. What if I just add my own little fire? What if we can make a big fire?
Ooh.
If you get some
Don't sit.
Backing up.
That's it. Not
Famous
fire.
last words.
Ah, look at that.
All right.
That
little
is
better.
becoming a fire.
Let's see. Let's see.
You just did the equivalent of that's not the fire. This is a fire.
It is a damn good fire.
Ah,
Yes.
it's getting places.
This is getting long. It needs to be round.
It's a fire snake.
It's going to be, yes, it is a fire.
If this depends where this goes, it is going to look like something other than a snake.
But where did it go?
For wood and stones.
Did she put it inside?
One
Oh,
would
well.
be fire.
It has
If you-
become
if you
one.
put it in the wrong place, it will be the. No, never mind. That was. Oh, you put the fire.
It is an L.
Ha! It is an L.
Looks like a 7 to me. Oh, we are missing a person.
Oh, Makwa, put one down. Let's make it a tea.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Careful now, careful.
Oh no! Tutama, you better not say shit about this.
What's
She just thought of what else a tea might look like.
Oh no.
That was what I was referring to before.
No. Bad Totama.
fiery? I'm going.
No, it's the fiery trousers.
I think it's still a 7. It's still a 7.
Yes, but it is
We
better
are
than
missing
before.
we're missing a person. We need Tomosak needs to be here so we can have 7 people stand around it.
Haha.
And we can be the magnificent set.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Terrible, I know, but funny. Okay,
You're
okay.
crazy.
I'll wake up to those who have come. Thank you for heeding my word. I appreciate this. I am going to fill this void over here.
It really bothers you, doesn't it, Tutama?
It does.
I find it amusing.
So do I.
Great. That means you're gonna be fucking with me for the rest of the time. I'm gonna be walking along and there's gonna be a circle of stones, and one of the stones is just gonna be out of place. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the day trying to get it right.
Every time.
Is
Every
this
little thing you come
is
across will be
this-
just out of place a little bit, just to piss you off.
This is what you do in your ripe retirement, huh?
I was gonna take up.
Organize rocks.
Well, I was gonna take up fishing, but they're about the same in level of tedium, huh?
About the same, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to call this meeting of peoples to order. Yeah, some bullshit like that. I was going to invite each family unit, as there are 3 before me. Well, missing Tomasak, of course.
He's sleepy. He drinks still. You know, you gotta sleep off that fire water.
Yes, Tomasak and Firewater.
Ha.
What news? What has happened in these last few years? Where are you at and how are you doing?
Makwa and I have welcomed 2 little ones into the world as these 3 years have gone by. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old currently. So
Oh, that is wonderful. Tomosak and I have also welcomed 2 little ones. They're twins. They're about 1.5.
oh, how cute. Oh, sad.
If there anything Thomas you're going to have a handful.
One is like him. The other one's more like me.
That is good.
Even more of a handful.
Yes.
You know, which I saw Diana. Where the fuck did I see her to? That was it, Tumbleweed.
She's all the way in Tumbleweed.
She was at the time.
I am assuming the main Zuieko or Flying Eagle is also here.
Uieko, I'm not sure if Flying Eagle.
I saw Tiana Uieko when I was riding through Blackwater. I didn't stop because I was quite tired, but I did see them.
Okay, so 2 children, 1 3, 1 1.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. This is warms the heart to hear these things.
That it does.
And you are living well. You are happy.
Huh? Makwa, Ohara, and myself have been traveling with my family from state to state. We have now since stopped in this one, and we have made our home, our camp, up in the. It is next to O'Crea's Run and Moonstone Pond. There's a flat area there with a bunch of camps and everything. That is where my family is calling home for the time being. So
I rode through there not long ago. I do not remember seeing the camp. I'll have to double check. That was hunting a bear though, so you know. Well, she was hunting me and then I was hunting her. It was a bit of a back and forth.
we have also come across those of Grizzly Creek We have encountered Mario, Zach, Abel, Callista, a bunch of them, a bunch of familiar faces.
Sam was robbing people.
He was, but he has been on his own for 3 years. Everyone
Yeah,
else
no, I
has
always
kind
want
of
to say
been.
this like bad thing. Just yes, I bumped into Sam. He was robbing people.
He did mention that he had gone back to old habits a little bit during the time of being away from everyone. And I had mentioned to him that I'm not bothered by it. I just hope that he plays it smart if he wishes to continue it. And he said, no, I would like to
Try to rob
do
someone who
courses.
used to work for Zach at the ranch. It was kind of
Wonderful.
funny. You know, we were sitting there trying to rob them, and they were like, "Hey, wait, Sam, is that you?"
Oh, imagine getting recognized.
You are rubbing me? Don't you recognize me? You are rubbing me. Mike.
Imagine trying to rob someone and they say your name.
Ooh, that's awkward.
This is a robbery. Put your hands up. Sam.
See,
Yes. Fuck
we-
off.
We could have been doing that, but instead we just point our guns at familiar faces and then recognize the air of our ways. Could have just been robbing people this
Oh,
way.
so nothing has changed with Makwa then, huh?
He has calmed down quite a bit these couple of years.
Oh,
my family
really?
hates going to town.
Oh, I have calmed down.
He has. My family doesn't enjoy really going to towns due to the discrimination.
listen
Don't
here.
start. He's gonna want to get up and do that to you. Don't. He hasn't done that to anyone in quite some time.
Don't make
But,
me start having to do it.
He has actually calmed down quite a bit. We don't really go to towns or cities all that often. My family, they fucking hate it. So we haven't really come across anyone there in my family. So.
When you say your family, you are talking more than just you two and the children.
Yes, my mother and father and my siblings, their significant other, and then their children. So the entire group is about maybe 30 or so. Big
It's a
family.
big family.
Big traveling family.
What
So,
can I say? Having children definitely give me different mindset.
that is true, because all I can do now is just yell at you when you're about to do something stupid. Think of the kids, and then you stop.
I did the same thing.
Still does not stop me when somebody really pissed me off like that man earlier. Oh, that man was a piece of
Pissed
fucking
you off.
shit.
What did they do?
It was some random man in the town of Valentine. I don't know their name, but I beat the shit out of them and left them in the mud.
They were quite rude and nudged me, and they didn't apologize or anything, and they gave me a weird kind of side-eye look. So, you know, Makwa decides to tell them in a certain manner not to do it again.
Start.
This is what you call speaking with your fists. It works from time to time.
That is a good thing to do. Good to start as you need to go on. We are not a weak people. We do not tolerate disrespect. Not on that level.
But what of everyone else? What of you, Tutama? How have you been?
I've been alone for these last 4 years, just roaming, traveling, spending time. Never really settling down. Everything happened so quickly, and then I realized, oh fuck, I'm retired. I have no one to answer to. I can do what I want when I want to. Fuck me, this is pretty good. You know, I might take up fishing, and then I thought, oh fuck fishing. It's too much work and standing there holding a pole in your hand. I mean, you might as well be standing there holding your dick in your hand, staring at it.
If you didn't say it, I was going to say it. It's the same fucking thing,
Not
basically.
wrong, huh?
You know,
No.
and I do not know if the expression means the same to you, but standing with your dick in your hand is basically seen as a wasted time. You know, you're just fucking around. Oh, he is over there standing there with his dick in his hand. Okay, so he is wasting his time. Yeah, fishing.
That's one way to put it.
Came into this
fuck.
state
This is
4
what the
days ago.
cheese.
So, I've spent a little bit of time getting to know some of the people. And trying to get an idea of what is going on. It is a quiet state, though, and I'm enjoying. The thing about roaming between states is the solitude. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And I enjoy the quiet, but, you know, we are a people come from a family, so after a while it does start to grate on you. You realize there are people you are missing. So, and then I start hearing word of Comanche around here, so I decide to stay. And then I find out that these retrobits, oh my god, really? So, I am surprised they have not, gone to war with the entire state yet. But that is what I have been, and how I am here. Moving around the circle. But though, if that is even applicable now from what I have heard.
It was one of the last things that happened was mentioning. I don't think anyone can ever do it, so.
What is it then? Ima, tell us.
Paruya Eka, Redo.
Rara.
Sad. Good name.
Tess?
I'm much the same. Travel. A little bit, try not to get in too much trouble with the rest of this country. Came here. Just quiet. Still trying to get a feel for it. See how people are going to react, how they are going to treat the people that are going to behave with us. It's always different everywhere you go, how people react to a tribe. Especially depending on the people, you know, there's one thing to come in and say, yes, I am a native person. There's another when you are coming in telling people you are Comanche.
Someone must be hunting nearby.
I have not had any problem with. So actually, to one person, they did not even realize, and then I said, no, I am Comanche. I said, when I was talking, trying to find Comanche. Oh, there are Comanche around here somewhere, and I'm like, okay. They all speak in Comanche. They don't speak any other language. I'm like, oh, is that so?
That is interesting. I'm pretty sure we're all not speaking strictly Comanche right now, but okay.
Barely spoken much Comanche at all.
Ojibwe and more English than into Comanche these days.
It all sounds the same to the Taibo. Speaking from experience.
And they hear their Comanche around. They hear you speaking not English. So no, you must be Comanche. This
Yes.
must be Comanche tongue.
I wonder if they mistaken my Cherokee as Comanche.
It is a wonderful Comanche accent you have, especially how it sounds so close to French. I guess because I'm speaking French, not Comanche. Do you know? Okay.
Shows how much they pay attention.
What have you thought of? Or different now too? Name?
Isa Nanaka, Howling Wolf.
Isa Nanaka. Isa for short. So.
Also, my twin
So
brother
nothing
has
has really
also.
changed there. No. Isakawa.
So my twin brother has also been traveling with me and Mato since our little one that I was pregnant with 3 years ago became 3, and we sent her to his sister. So we have been traveling since we got here to Roanoke.
And who is your brother?
Inola Katori, but his Comanche name that we have given him for now is I cannot remember how to pronounce it. Mato, help me.
I forgot that they made him have a second name. Like Fox Spirit. Oh, this is such a silly name. Oh, yeah. What do you mean? What, did they name you?
There are
I
worse
forgot.
names. There's like Peas in Bush. You know, that is a bad name.
Oh no, I do not want that one.
Or, there's at Rock. That is another good name. That was FiveM's name for a while.
Oh no.
And the same with Maikutsu. You know, they are both known as Stairs of Rock.
Is what met the Isa?
Ha.
See. But he is not Comanche. You have given him this name regardless.
Okay. He is Cherokee.
But he carries a Comanche name. Does he wish to be Comanche?
Ha, he does.
Just another thing that happened there at the end. Survival. Other state. 2 days later, being pushed out of the borders.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. That was unexpected of the government to do this thing. Very unexpected, and a lot of us have left behind much that we come to cherish. But at the same time, there is a element of liberation. And I knew there were tensions within the band. A few fractures over how, and why, and what. Not everybody agreed with what was being done. So, it is the nature of a band. But here we are now. There are 8 of us, including my brother, should he wish to do this, as well as Tomasok. King Wolf has also expressed an interest in meeting you. I've said I will meet with you soon, when and should the time come, then we will do this thing. I will introduce you to this man. See, he is, what the fuck is he? Part Navajo, but they say Dimmock. He is half native.
Dene.
But he is half native, but he has not so much rejected his native side. He has pursued the Taibo life. He's now a doctor within this territory, the state.
That is interesting.
Good man, but like most of us, he treads the line between what is right, what is lawful.
Sometimes what is lawful isn't necessarily what is right.
Exactly. So, he has experience. He also expressed an interest in bounty hunting when we were discussing this thing as I did, so get interested. What are your plans now you are here? Starting to settle. What is it you wish to seek from this life?
Personally, I live my life mostly of just seeing how things go, but general concept is a place where I can grow with a family. That's mostly it.
Not much has changed in that regard. A place to settle down. This land is no worse than the last state. It's very similar in some regards. It's also still different, so.
A question that goes begging does not have to be answered now. Maybe it be something that you wish to go away and discuss with your respective partners, whether this is something you wish to do, is whether or not we form a band here.
If I may say something on this matter,
Ah,
I have thought about this for quite some time, since the last 2 years. And the more and more that we get into the new century, 1902, I feel as though the time for bans and whatnot is coming to a close. I do not think that it is per se needed, and it's simply for all of us to just be in one another's company and to have each other's back as a family and as kin. That is what matters most.
That is what a band is.
My counter argument to what you have just said is you have just described a band.
When I think band, I think
It's our
something
war
like
band.
war band. That is what comes to mind for me.
No, a band has ever been a group of family units living together, supporting each other. That is all. Yes, we have raided in the past and we have gone to war with our tribes. We have done other things, but for the most part, a band is merely a group of families who live together to support each other, to protect each other. Nothing more, nothing less. It is something I would ask everyone to think upon. It does not have to be answered now. I think it would be good to do so. My personal preference is I would like to see a band. Not a war band, just a family unit. We all have plans, we all have ambition, we all have things that we wish to do. It is not a problem. The band, depending on the nature of the paraibo, does not necessarily have to follow the same way as the Narioki. If anything, personal opinion on this is, I would not have it as it was. It was weak. There was no direction. There was no overall goal of what we were looking to achieve, and this is my biggest frustration. This is what I was trying to establish right before the government forced us out, was where are we going? It is, that was the coming up to the turn of the century. Times are changing. The old ways, they are not relevant now, but it's still good to keep the tradition strong, to keep the people strong. The issue that we have is, let us take Thaler now, brother. He wishes to become Manchi. There is no band, he cannot do this thing. There is no one to induct him. We might be able to get around that, and I would put him through his trials should he choose to do this. But let me tell you my vision. Should a band come to pass? Should we come together as one? The same open rule applies. You are not beholden to stay in the same location as everyone else. This band does not. It is better when we are living together, for we always have that security. But at the same time, it is not a necessity. My personal preference is to become a bounty hunter. This allows me, personally, to express my namana training, heritage, ways, with my skill as a warrior, hunting people, being on the right side of the law, but not being law and tied to the government like a bitch. So if a band came together, this is something that I would look to achieve, would be family unit, being the Kahika, and those who are not Kahika should they choose to ride. Because it is often the way the wives of Kahika would ride with them into raids and battle. Oh, it happens. But to be bounty hunters, to take this, to act as a unit, to apply what we have learned in the past, apply what we have been taught, and keep the tradition strong without, burning Valentine to the ground.
Well, not without a good reason, at least.
That is true. And besides, the place is too damp.
It will not burn. The mud will put it out before you
You
get
would
the
just sort
fire
of
any further.
It will smolder and smoke for a while, and then, you know, go have a drink while you wait for it to try to catch. What I talk of, this is something I have considered. I thought that I have had, but I am not one man. Should this be a path that you wish to travel, this is something that can be done. If you have a counter proposal, this also can be done. But it is something to consider and think on, not to make rash decisions as to what will be. Ultimately, what it will mean is we have each other still.
I will definitely speak with this with Tomosaka in more detail.
Those that do not wish, should it be a case that we have some who wish to do this and some who do not, it's not a problem. Those that do, those that don't. There is no ill feeling, there is no ill will. Will always be, to a lesser extent, a large family. We always have each other's back. We are all namano. Ban just kind of cements that idea and allows us to perform our ceremonies and do our trials and traditions without any confusion.
It would be nice to do a bit to actually see some of these ceremonies. Never got to before everything. Minus the funeral. But...
couple of them, huh?
But other than that, I've never seen anything else.
And this was different, you know. This was not the old way of doing it. That either.
Yeah, it was not. But
it was a good way. So, yeah.
Should a ban come to pass, there is one ceremony that will be done at the outset. That is one that I was pushing to have done. So much pushing to have things done and never things ever happen. But yeah, bonding of people, families together, I did. But that is by the by. Good. If it does, it does. If it does not, it does not. That is, I thought, on the matter.
I see. Thank you for explaining this thing.
I do think as well, because I kind of had a mindset similar to Aqua of what it was, to an extent.
There was a lot of bullshit within the Nariokin. Araibo, who was never there, is not a good thing. A peace chief who had only ever spent time with the Mahi Kuhitana, and then as a family, never following the traditions of the Mahi Kuhitana. Well, not the Mahi Kuhitana, but the Nabi Kuhitana and Nabi Habiana. These traditions kind of fell to the side. Trials were mind-boggling. Things to be done. They are set because there is purpose behind each and every action. But to just make it up and to do these group things, very strange. At the end of the day, when you undergo a trial, it is a personal celebration of who you are and who you are becoming, and should be done individually. So you may come back to the band. You may come back to your family, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, and you may say, this is my trial, and this is what I undertook. And everyone around you has done this trial. They understand what you have been through. They will listen to your story and relate to it because they have been in a similar position. To have these trials where, sometimes it is a group of 3, sometimes a group of 8, sometimes one person goes off to tickle a squirrel, one person goes off to pick daisies. That is bullshit. There is no continuity. Even Nui Echo came to me right before the government moved in. We were talking on such a thing and he did not agree with the nature of the trials that have been put to you, found it strange. And we agreed together that the trial is about you. Personal accomplishment. A path you have taken and a milestone has been completed. In light of what has never happened, how many of you received a knife after your first trial?
I had not.
Not after the first trial, no. But I don't count the one that Tomosaki gave me.
That I ever received was a feather.
Huh? Same, that is the only thing I was ever given, too.
I've been given 2, but no knife. I did not know that there was one that you were needing to be given.
Tutama.
Is
Are you okay?
was too stunned to speak. Oh, I see.
I have knives for each of you. They are on my horse, but he is fucked off somewhere. Let me see if I can find him. Each of you shall take a knife. Each has your name engraved on it. The first trial, it is normally the antler, the animal that you were told to hunt. In my case, it was a pronghorn. So, from Tabanasoko, I was told to head into the basin by foot with the Sawe, fucking cheating bastard. And, okay, it's a trial of patience, right? And he is trying to find the shortest path there. And he's like, oh, look, we can get down here if we just jump here, and we can go here. And it's like, dude, this is a trial of patience. You know, we should be spending time. I'm supposed to be, you know, patient for this. And anyway, yeah, I had to hunt a pronghorn. Some people have taken days to do this. Luckily, I only took an hour or so. Carry it back up to Tabanasoko, where the antler is cut. Craftsman will take the antler, and action, this is the hilt of a blade. Your name is engraved on it. Not the name you will carry as a namana, but the name you were before. A reminder of who or where you came from. Something to be remembered. Hey, you're also told if you ever lose the knife, you're no longer namana, and you will be played alive and all this bullshit. But, you know, it's just not a knife to lose. So, let me find my buku. Here he comes. Come over here, I don't want you kicking anyone.
He is probably wishing for you to lead him, Tutama.
Stubborn ass book. To get it painted is a pain in the ass. Fashioned these knives after, just in case. I never felt right with your trials. They never were correct. To a degree. You still undergone trials. You have still done this thing. That can never be taken away. You're nomina. That can never be taken away. So you can get cast out of a band, but you cannot be unnominated.
Unnominated. Okay.
I would ask each, find your blade, take it, treasure it. Remember who you were. Remember who you are. Regardless of what the future holds, you are nomina. You have your feather, you may do with it as you will. Some attach it to a bow. I attach mine to my knife. I attach the backdoor I got from my second trial to my knife. The reason being, they are all together. They are all one. They are myself. So please, take your knife. Carry it with pride. These
I will
things
definitely be throwing this one out, or at least giving it to someone who needs it. I now have a much better and more personal life.
I think I'm right there with you.
Oracle.
Yeah, Oracle.
You are almost welcome. These things are not... They are not the most important thing in the world. But they are important. These are personal milestones you have completed. They are symbols of who you have become.
That's
They
so
are-
nice.
Accomplishment. It is good to recognize this. It is good to celebrate this thing. Not easy becoming Namana. Each of you had a different way. The path, this thing that I had. For me, being a white man, I had much scrutiny, much questions, many talkings, especially with Baraibo. Used to call me Nathaniel Hawk all the time. Till I approached him afterwards. And he said he was doing this to see how I approached him. And to do you approach a man in front of everybody who is a chief and call him out and say, oh, my name is actually this, and embarrass the man, or do you wait till he's alone, approach him and say, I do not mean to intrude. You have called me this, But should you ever send me a telegram, you will need to use this name, because that is actually what it is. He said to me afterwards, he said, this is a test. This was to see how you would react to having your name different. How would you respond? Regardless of which, everyone's path is unique as they become phenomena. Follow this road. See where it leads. They will also say this should a band form. I want everybody, whoever is Paraibo, drilling, they must understand that at any time, anyone within the band can approach them to discuss grievances in an open manner, not to have themselves shouted down or shut down. There are reasons why we do things, but to be told these reasons in advance rather than because. Oh, we are doing this because. But why? You will have to ask Paraibo.
That statement is something you give to a young child when it's not appropriate to tell him a thing.
Exactly, and none of you are children. You are all grown-ass adults.
Thank you for seeing that.
Yeah, perfectly capable of fucking up all on your own. It is fine.
Oh yes, I do that quite a lot. I don't need anyone's help with it.
I know, right? Same here.
It's an important thing to have. Trust, respect. Respect is a two-way road, a two-way path. Paraibo must respect the people, even if you must respect the Paraibo. For without the people, there is no Paraibo. Without the Paraibo, the band has no head, no direction. It cannot be led by committee, by council alone. There has to be something to make a decision.
Also say that if we do this thing from the van, I have no problem with bounty hunting or people wanting to doctors or law or open flower shop, whatever the plan is. You know? But let us not be handicapped by who we are either. No. Yes, our people have fought the government in the past. Yes, our people have been mistreated. But that is no reason to constantly walk on glass shard, you know? If someone, as you said before, if someone disrespects us, we have to treat them just like anyone else would. That means you react in a way that is appropriate. Sometimes this will be a conversation. Sometimes it'll be an ass-kicking, you know, whatever it calls for.
Exactly. Your honor, each of you, is central to who you are. Your word is your bond. Namana do not lie. There is a reason. We respect ourselves enough not to have to lie. We stand proud for the things that we've done. If you've done something you're not proud of, perhaps you should not have done it, then it is a lesson. But still, you stand tall and you say, I did this thing.
How I see it, if you are able to accept things that you have done wrong, the mistakes you have done, it sheds a good light for the children but after you and those who are watching you. Because if they will see that you messed up, but you took responsibility in that mess up.
Agreed. Strongest thing I've ever said and ever held to account is if you fuck up, own that shit. Is nothing to be ashamed of. But at the same time, how many times do we really fuck up?
I can only think of one time that I could think of, and Takeva was with me. We realized that we really should have told someone, but we fucked up big time. Ha!
Now I'm curious, how did you fuck up big time?
Literally just went out, but it was at a
Here, let us explain it.
Okay. So to put a little bit of description into the unease and tension that was going on, we had some bad encounters with some people. I do not remember them, but that doesn't fucking matter. Atsila and I wanted to go to town, and we first we wanted to go to the telegram station that was at the hospital. We told Thala that we were going to go there, go check our telegrams, and then be right back. She said, okay, I will see my sister soon. We then go to the hospital, send out telegrams, and then Atsila and I both had the great idea of going to town to go get some mules to help with the transporting of supplies and things like that from Tabana Soko to town, from town to Tabana Soko, things like that. We both didn't think about sending a telegram to anyone about that. So for all the Thala knew is that we were just going to go send telegrams, and that's it, and be quite close to Tabana Soko. We ended up going to town. First I also sent Thala a telegram saying, I love you, sister. I just wanted to remind you of that. It in the moment it didn't sound concerning to me. But as the hours went by and Atsila and I had not returned, that telegram started to sound more and more concerning given the situation and the condition of everything around. True. Yes. So what we ended up doing is that we walked all the way from Blackwater to Tabana Soko with our mules. and the Flying Eagle had seen us, so he accompanied us. But then once we got to the Banasoko, we didn't know if, and this was at the time when he was still quite new to the band and everything like that, we didn't know if it was appropriate for him to come up. So we left him at the bottom of the Banasoko. So then we came in with our mules and everything, very happy. And I believe it was Molly that welcomed us, saying that you both are in so much trouble. And
I don't remember who it was, but yeah.
And she said, "Do you have any idea where we thought you had both gone? We thought that you both had gotten kidnapped, and everyone went on a search party for you, and this and that." And Tala was concerned because of the telegram that you left her, and Atsila and I just started laughing out of sheer panic, and also the fact that it was the most funniest thing.
Yes, it was hilarious.
So then we had to wait there, twiddling our thumbs,
like children.
For mom and pop and everyone else to fucking come back. So
they come riding up, and Takeo and I are standing there with our tails between our legs like fucking children.
I'd do it again.
Ha! I would, yes.
Do it again.
Yes, the telegrams and such.
It is a lot funnier looking back on.
I tried to go out the first time to look for him. Once I got back, because I was going out and into other matters, I come back. Where is my wife? She is just over to the telegraph station. I go then, I come back. There's nobody there. And they say, "Oh, what do you mean nobody is there?" I said, "They're not there." Like, "Oh," they said, "they're just coming right back." They say, "Oh, that's not good."
I also never sent you a telegram, which was really bad.
And then I go and I speak to Tala, and Tala say, "I don't know where they are, but I got the telegram from A3 saying that, I love you, sister." And I say, "And that's it?" So I start thinking, oh fuck. So I'm running around everywhere and holy fucking shit.
Yes, the worried husband looking for his woman. This is a powerful thing.
Needless to say, we were literally on our way walking back with our fucking mules.
How did they never come across us? That is really funny.
I know, right?
It's not as if, we were taking the roads too. It's not as if we were off-roading with our mules.
I don't know.
Turn up with mules. Yes, we were getting mules, yes.
Well, yes, we walked up with our mules, like, oh, we got mules. We thought it would be a good idea to have some pack animals, to transport things for the band.
And it is better to bond with them by walking instead of riding them. And for mules, sometimes you can't really ride them because they are just so scrawny. We didn't want to do that. I also had a very big meal beforehand, so I didn't want to add that.
They were a bit scrawny.
So.
We were going to let them graze to get a bit more fatter,
Probably would have broken its back if I rode it.
I would have not had a problem because my feet would probably touch the ground anyway.
You could help move it around, huh?
I'd have to lift my legs to make sure that the mule. Otherwise, it would just walk on, and I would be left standing there.
But it was still always a learning experience. But I would do it again.
Oh, I would too. But as far as anything of mistakes, I think that is the only one I could really think of, honestly.
That's the only time I fucked up.
No, it really wasn't.
But when there are times of trouble,
See, the thing is, I was not aware of this trouble at all.
Neither were I. So we didn't know. So we're just like, okay, well, I mean, it's...
As far as we concerned, everything was okie dokie.
Yeah, we were never informed about any of these shit, I guess. And we only were once we came back and Molly had told us why.
Yes, this was part of the... not everybody heard the news. This is always a problem when there is a...
So that is why I don't count it as a complete fuck-up, because we didn't have all the details.
Technically, the fuck-up did not start on our behalf. It started on the miscommunication.
This is true. If you do not know, how can you act appropriately?
Exactly.
I mean, we always try to run the idea that if you leave the camp, you let someone know where you're going. Not for any, like, oh, so we can check up on you or so you can be monitored where you are going. It is more just in case. Just in case something happens, 2 hours pass and you have not returned. Where did they go? Oh, they went to get mules. Okay, well, we were right over there, just see. And then, there is no problem. You are fine. You have mules. You are walking. You are getting. You're doing whatever. And
You have mules.
It is almost, Takewa, it's almost like he was watching that walk back to Tabanosoko.
yeah, maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. Who should know?
Huh?
Oh, because if I was, I would have come down and said something.
The reason I say that is because our conversation was a lot of laughter on the way back.
Ah, good. You had a good time. But times of trouble, when there are times of trouble, every time we used to enter a state of war, everybody knew, because everybody put their paint on. Once your paint was on, it stayed on until the war was over. It did not matter who it was against. One man didn't. No man. We were hunting. We were at war. This was known. This sort of thing has to be known. Because if something happens and you do not know, how do you react? You can't. You don't know.
You'll react like nothing's going on. Just normal.
Exactly.
But it was such a funny encounter.
I bet.
I have a bad habit of telling nobody where I go, unfortunately.
Never noticed this. No, not at all. It's just, every now and again you wander around and go, hey, where'd Tarna go?
She was by that rock a second ago.
She was on a puku though, so anywhere.
Just like the cricket fiasco all over again.
For the most part, the ban should not restrict junior movements. I have lived through this before, and I'll tell you now, it is fucking boring. Having 5 women say this because they were not Kaika. They were healers and spiritual folk, or just, daughters, wives. They would be left at the location with a couple of Kaikers guard as the rest rode out in a war party.
Oh, that sounds so fucking boring.
When you are in a ranch for 5 hours straight, with very little opportunity to move around, it is difficult. The problem that we had was we had one war. I mean, no sooner had one war ended than another started. But at this time, it was a difficult conflict. We had 3-4 gangs coming together as one to fight us. So, you do what you have. For the most part, it is not wrong or right. It is just what is more desirable, You did not do wrong by not betting. It just would be more desirable if you had. Too much blame. Too much, you have done wrong. You have done this. If you really fuck up and bring problems to the tribe, to the band, through your actions, then there are consequences. That is for anybody. The consequences don't have to be serious. They can just be okay, maybe you should consider X, Y, Z before you do this sort of thing again. But everybody should be able to defend their honor. All you really have is your word and your honor. You let that be taken away. Allow yourself to be disrespected. You just open up the door for disrespect to continue and you to be pushed into a corner. We are Namana, the warriors. Not back down from a fight for fear of, I might get in trouble.
If we get in trouble, we get in trouble. Deal with it when it comes.
being said, you know, knowing when to act and when to is different. Even if you have to do something at a later date. I am disrespected. A man comes to me, he gives me shit, he calls me names, he says such. Okay. I go, you know, you are just a stupid typo, you do not know what you're talking about. I do not need to get riled up, but there are consequences to your action. I go back, I talk to my brothers, my sisters, I tell them what has happened. Say, I've had this problem with this man. I chose not to act because we were in the middle of town, the law are around, and they would think, okay, that's smart. And that is what we are. The patient hunter gets the deer. The patient hunter gets nothing. Trouble. And empty belly. So sometimes you go to your brothers and sisters and you say this thing. We go into town and we take this individual and then we have a conversation. Some people learn, some people don't. Maxwell comes to mind. He never really learned. Even when we
He was disarmed.
he needed a hand to fully understand what was going on.
Or lack thereof one.
Fucking idiot he was.
Okay, enough with the hand jokes.
Yeah, I'm not going down that path. Nuena is not here to propagate this thing. It is good to see each and every one of you well, alive, prospering. To know our people are still strong.
Is there anything else that we all should know about?
I did not understand a fucking word you just said.
Is there anything else that we should know about? Or
Yeah.
no?
I know of. Is
I
there
have a
many
question.
familiar faces, also many faces, so there is much we have to learn still about this place.
Cannot
Is-
hear you, Eka.
Is your question, and who is it for?
For anyone, everyone, I suppose. If
Let's see.
if we all are wanting to have this band, right? Where perhaps would we want to have it be? You know,
Me
like,
personally.
For example, the Banasoko.
Me
What would we do?
personally, and I know there's significance at that place, but I would like it to have a spot that was not where we were.
Right now, as far as I know, you cannot construct DPs and such at this time, so
No, but they
if
might
we
be.
stay there, it would just be a very empty place anyway, for now.
That
This
is
is
not
though-
so much my thing. I'm considering this a new start.
Okay. So, as opposed to Tabanasoko, should a band form, this is the approach we will take. This is the appropriate way. Come together with the decision that those who wish to do a band, and those who wish to not, do not. It's fine. They come. They are still part of our people. It's not like anyone will be shunned for this thing. A vote will be had. The voices will be heard. A name will be nominated. Someone will say, I believe this person should be Paraibo. And people will vote. If it is agreed, this person takes up the role. Depending on who it is, depends on the nature of how things unfold. But for the most part, I think it would be wise for us to have a consensus with where we live. Tabanosoko. Understand, Tabanosoko has 3 entrances, great visibility, great places to hide, but while being a beautiful place, it does not have to be home. The Nabi Puhitana, we used to, in the summertime, we would travel up to Big Valley and camp there because it is slightly cooler than, in the summer heat. In the winter, we will be back to Tupanasoko or further into the basin because it is warmer. There is less snow. We do not have to worry about this thing. But everybody is under this impression that teepees are fucking cold. They are not. They are double layered. They
No, they were very warm.
Oh, indeed. You have 2 layers. They traps warm air between them. They're sometimes stuffy.
That is the truth.
So
You gotta open that flap sometimes to let the hot air out.
So the idea would be we would choose a place. We approach the government and say, look, we are a band of Amana. We would like to settle in this place. Can we arrange something? And maybe we can get the materials together to have teepees permanently. Not the other way. Alternatively, we just fucking camp wherever we please. You know, the problem with this is having a fixed... Okay, there are 2 sides to this, and I will express my opinion on both. Having a permanent home, having a place that this is our land or whatever, it's fucking great, because everybody here will know where everybody is going to be. But everybody, only Taibo, they will know where we are going to be. Okay, this is good for... should they wish to find us and interact with us, then that is good. But at the same time, you know, it also binds you to a place. It makes you easy to predict, easy to watch. Nominor are nomadic people. We move from place to place. The only problem with this is if somebody wakes up fucking late there, they wake up and go, where the fuck did everybody go?
They see all the teepees are gone, the fires are gone. It looks like someone ransacked the place.
And suddenly they are thinking, you know, why have I been left behind? Maybe I'm not like... But then this again comes down to communication, you know, allowing everybody to know what is happening. This is easy to do. We just
Send a telegram or something, you know. It is definitely something that if we do decide, like I said, I have a lot of conversations I need to do with Tomosak, but if it does come, decide want to start up a band, that is definitely something we would have to consider. And I could also propose, instead of having one spot, we could have several different spots throughout the state. And just rotate between them.
This is a good idea.
That is one that we can keep an idea as well.
And they do not even have to be the same. They can change anytime you wish. It just comes to me. Maybe we should move to this location. The nature of it is... With the numbers that we had, there would be no council. It would be... Well, there will be people that would be... In my mind, this is, you know... War chief is not necessary unless we go to war as a band. And in which case, someone is nominated to be the war chief. Or Raibo saying, I would like this person. Does anybody have an issue? This person then will lead the battle. That is what a war chief does. The war chief is not a permanent position. A peace chief, the numbers that we would have, not necessarily needed. The only real position that is, I would say, needed, and one that has more respect than even a Paraibo, is this medicine man, medicine woman. This is a honored position to take. Much respect is given to this. Peace chief is good, but that is when you are big and you need someone to help with the day-to-day running of a band. Alternatively, it's just, you know, people know what to fucking do. It's not like we are children who need to be, you know, held by the hand and shown that fire is hot and knives are sharp.
Fire is hot. Really, I wouldn't have guessed this.
Now I question how you cook food.
You know, I just look at it and I pray very hard.
Ah, I see. You're not just eating the nuts and berries.
Ah.
That is good. To be fair, there is little more to be said. We've come together. Everybody knows we are here. Might be worth some point putting together a piece of paper with these funny numbers that they like to use when you are sending a telegram. And in a common place that we can see.
Perhaps right now would be as good as time as any for all of us to write these numbers down.
The problem is, I don't know what mine is, so we would have to go to the telegrams.
Likewise.
Um,
Not using names is a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Much has been said this day, much to think on. There's no right or wrong answer, that is just word. Regardless of which, should a band not come together, I will still be pursuing a bounty hunter license, and I would ask those that ride with me, let me know. So should the time come that I ride out on a bounty, I can call up on people rather than just try to do this alone, especially with the gangs and roaming as they do. We could do have a strong force to counteract, but
if I may,
by all means.
I also want to say as well, even if a band does not come together like how you say, I want to also reinforce that no matter what, we are still all family. That will never change. And I'm happy to see all of you after all these years. I really am.
Likewise. I will say this though. This is something to consider. Without a band, conducting New Comanche is harder because when you become Namana, you are accepted to the band by the Paraibo. This is the person who has given you the opportunity to follow this way of life. We do not have a band. Having people join becomes harder, becomes less focused. We are not able to increase our numbers so effectively because we are all we are all families or people by ourselves. Myself, for that one, we're all fucking families. But you understand what I am saying, that to do traditions, to do ceremony, a band is kind of necessary. But it is down to each of you to come to this decision as your families, as your family unit. Let's not force this. But even if you do not join, does not mean that a band will not form eventually. It is the nature of things. For example, you are all living your lives, okay. And then I bump into 5 natives individually. They all express an opinion that they would like to, they have no tribe, they need or want that family unit. Then this will be formed regardless. Should you decide that you would like to form a band, I would expect each person or each family to come with ideas or what they are looking to find within the band, what they do not want to find. Let us avoid the mistakes of the past. Let us find a way forward where everybody is happy living their life this way. A moot point if you decide that this is not something you wish to do. So, you know. I think I have exhausted pretty much everything I wish to say.
Thank you for your words, Tama.
Arako, you are all very welcome. You are all namana. Nariakino is a thing that is no more. We are like dust in the wind, separated. Arrival, I do not expect to see anytime soon. So, we are each our own people. Decision will be yours as to the future.
You're here.
Time follows.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, should we go and get the things for the telegrams?
I wish to vote for this Matthias Reed, and I would ask that anybody who is undecided vote for this man.
I don't even know the other people who are running for so.
I don't know any that are.
Akira is a Japanese man. I do not know him. I have not talked to him.
I have only ever known one other Japanese man. This was Jesse Wolf, and I did not trust him. So we were already off to a bad start there.
Jesse Wolf, that is a very Japanese name.
Oh, right, of course. That's what I told.
Yes.
You know, I didn't really question this back in the time we were dealing with him, but what I understand his mother's name was Joe. This is also not a very Japanese name.
Isn't that Chinese?
Don't kill me.
Very different type of Asian, but you know, the answer is similar. I don't know.
When you said Joe, I thought a man.
No, Joe.
His mother is Joe, and he is wearing dungarees and standing over there.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
He is fresh from Butcher's Creek. Oh, is that a banjo they have? Okay. Before I get lightheaded and pull over, let us go to town. See if we're gonna scare the shit out of Taibo for one last time at least, huh? Yema.
Easy.
Now, some people, where have you been, you fucking disheveled?
What do you mean by this?
You know, I miss having a Mustang. You know, this is the first time I have seen this building here.
Huh?
Pay more fucking attention.
The building? What?
Your street.
I will be questioning this. She will be
Oh,
tested.
I hate this fucking rail. Hate it with a passion. That rail should be illegal.
Just stomp on it.
I did. I did.
Do it again.
I might.
What the fuck am I missing here?
Atsila likes to be tall, so she'll stand on the railing a little bit.
The railing, you end up jumping on it and causing a ruckus in the crowd.
Major little ruckus.
You bet.
Hmm.
What are we doing?
Get in our telegram number.
Yeah, I don't know where to look for this thing.
You have to look under where you go to send them from the guy.
I thought this was a reference number for the telegram being sent on. That is your number?
That is yours.
That is your number.
Go to Grumble.
It is alright, Tutama. It is alright.
Why so come? You behind the bars. Tell me my number.
Where do you go, my love?
I appreciate it. Oraka, oraka.
Have you figured out this number to Tama?
Well, since we're out here, give me your.
Mine is KJS 90404.
That was KJS 9. Alright. Right, let me know if you're ready. I can get off mine. Alright, it's FCR 61576.
I am ready.
Wait, what?
61.
I'll read it one more time. FCR 61576.
Mine is Z5.
Why don't you write it down on paper and put it right here. You should be seeing it. We're putting it on a communal paper thing. It's being passed around.
Were you able to get my paper to Tama?
I don't fucking know. I am old.
It is a lot. It is a lot. Maybe in time the Telegram people will realize that they need to change it up a little bit.
It is very confusing.
That there's a lot of numbers.
Too many numbers make my head go.
I have written my address on small little pieces of paper, so I will
Alright.
just pass it around, take one, pass it down type of
Alright, and we'll add ours.
Standing over there like bloody no mates. As we are here, I am going to go to the courthouse to vote.
I think I will come with you.
Anybody else coming to vote for sheriff of New Hanover?
I'm not care about politics.
I do not mind going along, but I do not know either one, so I feel as if my vote would be misplaced in either way.
Okay. I have been talking to Matthias Reed. He is a man who is looking for protection for Buffalo. He is also a man I have ridden with on when looking for here people. He is a good man. He had much to say. He answered questions well. After I talked to him, we ended up having a conversation with the judge. It was quite informative. But more to the point, it is you do not know and you do not care. Vote for him. I'd like to see him in power because once he is sheriff, I have that connection to be able to hopefully set up something where a good rapport. Now, I am not a bitch to the government, but it is good to have connections, to have that relationship. And if he is man making decisions, it could be good.
It's better to friendly, you know.
Better the devil you know, huh? Yeah.
Almost often I have met this man. He just simply put it on his shoulder, so I have no problem with it.
The question is style and coat, but you know, that is the only downside.
Your question is fashion sense.
There are no fashion sheriffs around here.
Well, if you want, we can make our way over then. See if there's anyone around.
Namana together.
Can you not throw a tantrum? You act like doing this is such a chore. See now.
This way,
Go on ahead.
If you're here for voting, one person at a time. Please, we're trying to keep a secret ballot.
Secret ballot.
If you can hear me.
Sad. Okay. I am doing very well. You have a Boston accent by the sounds of things, no?
Secret ballot to Thomas screaming.
Unfortunately, this is not a good thing.
Keep a secret ballot, and here's Tutama yelling.
We do not.
No. I didn't really think about it.
I found it quite amusing.
That is right there with me, but okay. This is the voting for New Hanover Sheriff, no?
She's not gonna hear the end of it.
Does anyone want some steak? I have quite a bit.
Mm. I appreciate it. Thank you. You said you have steak.
I do.
What type of steak?
Venison.
Ah.
The best kind of steak.
There you go.
Why does this man look like such a pompous asshole? Like, holy shit, look at how stern he look.
Really does, doesn't he?
Because he is.
Because he is a pompous asshole.
You look like he might stick up his asshole, literally.
Well, there's two right there. Both you and
It's okay, they have a naked woman on that one over there.
So, well, I've given you the...
there's a naked. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay.
Dive over into that.
There you go.
There's multiple in that room. Ah,
Yankee Papa Bravo.
Oh, see it over there? The woman's butt. See it?
there is more than just a butt on those walls. There is a lot more than just a butt on those walls.
Some of these don't look like normal people either. They're quite sick, I think.
Shagana, she have all your artwork.
That they do. After this meeting, we should head to where the meeting is with the fire and everything.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. those from Grizzly Creek are having a meeting of the fire, like what we had just done, huh? To reconnect with those that time has taken from us. You are all more than welcome to come. I had already given the invite to Dala, to both of you, but Atsila, I would love to extend the invite to you as well as to Dala if he wishes. Go with what you were going to say first. Also,
I was just going to say, next person, please.
Ah,
You will need
alright.
to let him know your federal mail information.
All right, I'll go.
Go. Name and number.
How do you do today, miss?
I am doing quite well.
Are you here to enter a vote?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's start to make sure that you're correct in the voter rolls. Could I please have your federal ID? It's the address which you receive federal mail.
Yes. It will be under Atsila. First Gannon probably will say something like as GAMMER GALLTERO and then Atsila.
It's crazy to think about, but I am still getting over this sickness for the past few years. Yeah. So I am probably gonna go.
So just to confirm that the last four digits are 8080.
That is correct, yes.
Okay, and your full name, please?
Atsila Swiftwater.
Yeah, clearly. Something.
And I'm a little bit rusty, and but the spelling would be ATSILA Swiftwater as the common spelling.
Yes, that is correct.
And who will you be voting for today?
Mr. Reed, I think it's like Matthias Reed.
Deputy Reed, okay.
Yes.
Well, Miss Swiftwater, thank you for doing your civic duty today.
It was finally
Not a problem.
as it were.
Please go ahead and send in the next person.
You got pneumonia.
Yes.
Whoever wants to, you can go next.
But,
Pneumonia is
Ekka.
not good.
If Ekka needs to rest and he wishes to vote, let him go. So,
I am well.
No, he's not. Fucking liar.
yes, 1 minute he's saying, I am very ill, then he is, I am fine. Fuck off.
You fucking lie.
That is the most manliest. I'm not going
Guy.
to say to another man that I'm feeling like shit, but I'll say it to people that I see as family. But to anyone else, I am perfectly fine. You could put me on the chest and I will take it like a man. Huh?
Huh?
Like a kaika.
I love how you just went, you fucking liar.
Just ready to go off the handle on this shit.
He goes into battle and he comes out afterwards and he says, you know, everybody's been injured and what has happened to you? He said, oh, I had a headache and then it went away.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say, oh, I was at the battle. Not actually at the battle, but my horse tripped and fell on me.
I was in a great battle with just me and my Puku.
Ha! The Puku won.
Puku always fucking wins, especially when there is a cliff or a rock involved.
Ha!
Puku 1, Red Elk 0.
Okay, you bet. Okay, we don't need to revisit that.
Yes, we do. That was a lot of fun.
If you want something, day one of me getting Dream Chaser off the boat, and we were riding, and I immediately fall off of a small cliff, so you know.
You fell off a
Five, not
It was a
three.
small cliff.
Whoever is ready.
My turn. It's my turn. I'll go.
It was a small cliff. I'm riding. Next thing I know, I'm, hugging the ground.
Hugging the ground. It is good to embrace the
Yes,
earth.
yes, it was very abrasive hug, but it was a hug.
Yeah, well, you must pay homage to the mother that has born us all, no?
Pay homage by slamming your face into the ground.
I think my
Exactly.
Puku thought so too, because that's what we did.
I am not gonna talk about my Puku. He is, how do I say this politely? Thick as shit. He has gone into trees, he has gone into...
Apart.
So does his brain. You know how many times I'm not getting into this. I have ridden. Who was I? Was it you I was riding with? Who was I riding? I was riding with somebody, and I was every rock, every tree. He wanted to go and sniff it. Like, you're not a dog. You're not a sari. Why do you do this thing? Anyway.
I think your Puku was having one of those moments where he walked through the a town square and go, "Good morning, ladies."
He is looking. Where are the where are the white horses at?
Holy fuck.
No. What happened is he is a paint and he is stupid, but he is still faithful. So,
Dream Chaser's a good horse. She's very stubborn, though. Strong-willed, and I want nothing else from a horse that I use for hunting. So.
I need a war mount. I need to get a Mustang. I need to get a rifle. Went hunting these people with a bow. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. A bow is a pretty good weapon, but I need a Mustang. Mustangs are smart. They are not stupid. I should get a thick one, then you're fucked. It is ancient Namana tradition, and I will tell you the secret. When you get a Puku, you have to give it a math quiz. If it passes, it is good horse.
What?
You heard. With a math quiz, 1 + 1 = what?
Okay, do explain how the Puka would actually respond to this.
Normally by stomping his hoof or headbutting you. Depends if he is, grumpy.
The headbutting sounds quite fun.
Yeah, it can be. Unless you say a big number, then you're fucked.
20 + 30. Well, shit.
Yeah, I asked him what, 10 times 10 was, and then, I woke up in the hospital.
Well, smart Puku.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know how high he got.
Probably.
Whoever is next.
Go next.
Well, he probably knocked you out before you finished, and he said, well, he's not gonna know, so he just stopped.
This is probably true. You're crafty. It has been good seeing you. It really has. It warms my heart to see families grow, to see and hear of children. It is,
It is. It is truly heartwarming. It honestly is.
Anna's gonna have to remind me of her new name. So what now?
Mine?
Sorry, say this louder.
Are you trying to say mine?
Oh, I'm trying to say your name.
It's a Nanaka.
Nanaka. That is good because I was gonna call you Niniku.
Niniku.
Nanaka.
What is
Isa
that
Nanaka.
mean?
It does not mean anything. It's just a shape that formed in my head. See, Isa Ninaka. She has great style in dress sense. All of you should observe and pay heed.
I think it is because you are biased.
It might be a bit biased, but I prefer skirts most of the time, so unless they have one for that, I doubt it.
Get a black skirt. Oh, there we have it.
Black is so boring.
Sorry, I misheard what you said. You said black is very exciting, yes?
Oh, no. Let me get a bit closer here, all right? Black is boring.
La 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 la. I cannot hear you. What did you say?
You're lucky we're in a courthouse and surrounded by a lot of people right now.
Mr.
Channel-
Norman, she
channel
is
yourself.
threatening me with
Me?
passion.
You can't even think of a proper
She is-
threat that she is giving you
Well,
before
she's
you even
going-
yell out.
She is going to demand that change of clothes, you know.
No, I would never force someone to change their clothes, but I will strongly say that a color is boring.
It's not boring. It's what is the phrase? Yes, badass.
Badass. Okay.
They even might go.
Boring. There's something in
Black
the
is
air.
Comanche color of war, and I am a warrior. Ah,
It was a nice change room.
Yes, I know you are. It's all right. You can like the color black.
Thank you.
But
Huh?
I don't want to go into a room with drawings of women with the tonkas ever again.
you know, I did not notice this.
Oh, and he's going back.
Of course he would go and fucking check it.
I am going to avoid your conversation so I can look at these paint.
Why did you have to say something, Makwa?
For fuck's sake, Tutama.
He is going directly. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, shit. What, I missed you.
You were trying to make sure that the elk was seen, huh? With the,
Yes.
with his evil eyes.
Exactly. I can't. Okay, there we go. But no, seriously, look at him. He went right up to the photo.
Tutama is looking at naked women with
He,
their tits
look
and
how
asses.
close he is to the fucking photos.
Do you think he kissed it?
Probably did.
He kicked me out. Then he called me Mr. Tatanka.
Tatanka.
The badonkas, huh?
Ah, yes. You know that.
I mean,
picture, you
Tutana
can see
does.
from here.
Tutama does have a Tatanka.
Would you, Tutama,
You can see it-
Tutama, would you
Ah.
like to borrow my binoculars so you can see a bit clear without having to
No, I
point
can
to it?
see it from here. You see
Okay,
this
alright.
painting that is just on the back wall there, on the right hand side.
Do I have to?
Ah, it is a nice painting actually. To be fair, the
Of
brush
course,
strokes
it's
are.
a nice painting.
Okay, what did the one on the right, the more
Ah.
blue colored one with the woman
blue one.
behind her? Ah,
Yes.
I do
See,
like that one. It is
Ah.
tasteful.
hey, Makwa. Fuck you.
Don't make
Everything, Joe. Everything.
Because you agrees with me. This is good art.
It's better than the one on the left. The one on the left is just too much. Huh? It's something that you
Yeah.
would see in a desperate man's home, and that's
Oh.
it, nothing else.
It's something you'll see riding through a camp when you are looking to claim a new. But all the good ones have been taken.
Oh my god, I can't.
You're fucking ridiculous, Tutama.
Perhaps, but I know what art. So in all fairness,
Yeah,
the
of
one on the
course
right,
you do.
not the one on the right hand side. You understand my? I grew up in a house with this sort of thing. Well, how to explain? It is not about the fact that it has the boobies or the arse in it. It is the form, the light, the shape, the curves. They are. It's not about sex. It is an expression.
It is a beautiful painting.
Thank you.
You said that at the moment I mentioned there was naked tits, you went, oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's because I did not notice because I was too busy talking to the man. And then you said there were tatankas in there, and I'm like, well, I have to see the tatankas, you know?
Had to make sure the brush strokes were just right, you know, nothing less than perfect, huh?
This is true. This is very true. And Listen. Just so you understand,
Uh-huh.
I have lost 2 wives. I am just a man by himself. Art like this is important.
And I... Okay.
Yeah, boys, I will forget what women look like with no clothes on. And I'm old, so my memory is going, and you know all that.
Ah,
bullshit.
it's alright. Did we all go up already?
I think so.
Oh no.
Stupid.
Stupid question is, how much for the painting?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that is what it's
Your
asking.
bed.
What?
he probably is asking that. Yes.
He is. He
I
said
don't know.
that.
only
exactly, I
said
bet you.
it. I only said it because FiveM said it one time and I just remembered about it. It's a tonka badonkas.
Tonka patonkas.
Literally.
Yeah, with that, I think I'm going to go get some
Donkeys, huh?
rest.
Alright, sleep well. Sakumiya.
Sakumiya.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear.
Did I do this to myself? I need that moment.
Okay. You bet.
I need them. No. Okay, I need a moment. Don't talk to me right
Breathe.
now.
Breathe.
Do you need a jar of milk?
Ah, shit.
Take in an air. It is a nice thing. I swear he is asking about those paintings.
He's taking so much.
Yes. I'm pretty sure he's wanting to purchase the one that's.
Dama, they're not for sale. Huh? Come on. Fucking little shit.
Holy fucking shit. Oh, my love.
Shall we go wait on our pukus?
I think that would be
I
for
kind
the
of want to
best.
see where this is going to go.
I
but-
do too. I'm curious. I want to get closer to here.
Well, we're not voting.
I would
so
say,
think-
Tutanka, it's not a prefix. 2 is not
No.
a prefix.
No, it is not. It is not. It is just someone said the Dunkas, and I thought, hey, this is a good name for boobies. And
Yeah. No.
good as any.
To check the
You know,
brush strokes,
Titanias,
right?
Bazonkas, there are many names.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Zuma Zooms.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
It's,
dude.
hidden
Um,
Takewa, come into the doorway.
It's just
Behind
the
me,
brush strokes,
listening
right?
into our conversation.
She's definitely
yes.
creeping in.
Yeah, creeping at as we discuss the finer. Oh my God, there are 3 women. Oh no, look now the rest are there. The women are listening to what we call their attributes. You know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I knew it. I knew you were fucking talking about the painting. It is not for sale. Stop asking about it. Huh?
I was
But
not
you were
asking
just
about the
staring at
painting.
it.
We were
No,
talking.
we were just discussing about your assets.
Yeah, he
That's
was
one of the many
saying
things we do here.
Tutama, Tutanka, you know, Bazonkas, Gazungas, you know, list
Oh
goes on.
no.
It is,
the-
Hongaroos.
The brush
yeah.
strokes for different folks, huh? Is that
exactly.
what? Okay.
Now you understand. I am
No.
Arako.
Okay.
Reaching.
I think we should get
I think I'm in trouble. Maybe I should not have had that drink before I came here. Hey, you know, it is what
Well,
it is.
you know, it is what it is.
Did I hear a lasso come out?
Now, people, let's just keep in mind that if you assault,
I
I'll
would
be
not be
very
pre-
annoyed.
These people,
Ah.
these people are family. I would not press any charges. Of course.
Oh no, it's the pressure. The question isn't you pressing charges; it's me pressing charges for you disrupting a courthouse.
Ah, you got old. Okay, we will leave you to do your business and be in peace and such. So, Yunamita, have a good life and I hope you are well.
Well, safe travels.
Arako, I appreciate this.
Oh, that exit gives me whiplash. Fuck's sake.
Hey, listen, I will say this to everybody and anybody. I will talk about anything to anyone with no shame.
Okay.
I do not have zero fucks to
I
give.
have no shame.
This is my... Aye.
Oh, there she is.
Also, be patient. Please.
Oh, you're welcome, my lord, for this.
Have a good rest of your night, Thomas. Alright.
I missed that. What did you say?
I was talking to Thomas about him having a good rest of his night.
Oh, that was his name? I never asked. Yeah. He is lucky. I do not care.
Holy fuck to Thomas.
I am fucking with. Listen, I have had a. I might have had a drink before I met up with you all, and you know, I am just having some fun.
So, where are we going?
I don't know, but my horse is fucking staring at somebody.
I think it's meant to be me.
Is your horse? Your painting?
What?
Careful.
Does my poop? Yours. It kept looking at your horse. I was wondering if it was in season.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, usually I fucking pat the horse and scratch it.
It's behind you.
And that usually help it.
Adriana, you do not know you can have mask on horse?
It's a interesting thing to have, especially if you are courting a habu.
Have a what on a horse?
The war mask.
Oh, I see.
But it keeps the dust out of their eyes if you get caught in a habu.
How are you feeling? I'm excited to see everybody at the ranch, huh?
Where are we heading?
We are heading to Big Valley.
Grizzly Creek.
Well, hopefully the new home for Grizzly Creek.
Okay.
Are you good?
Ah, yes, I'm fine.
Just like veered off. I was a little concerned.
Well, it's been years since Dream Chaser has rode in a group like this. So where are we going?
This way is Big Valley. Other way, other place. The tankers. I find it funny. Especially when he called me this thing.
Ha. God, it's like she forgot.
This is your home you're entering. If you wish to take leave, I think you should.
I don't think they heard you.
No, I don't think they heard me either. Aqua. Do you hear me? I heard a grumble. I'll assume this is a yes. You should. This is your home we are leading into. You should take point.
That is true. That is true.
Y'all reacted at the same time.
Despite it being some time, you have all remembered how to write. This is good. You okay there, Tala? Sorry. Isa something. Fuck.
Isa Nanaka.
It's the Nanaka that I keep getting.
Let us keep our horses over here.
Go on. Go. Dream Chaser. Go. Ow!
Even glad.
Oh my
Gladdens
lord.
my heart to see all of you actually having proper fucking saddles as well. Oh,
Feel like that was a shot?
no, you all have the proper saddle. I am happy.
Okay, you know, I cannot set up a campfire right now, so somebody else has to do it.
Yeah, I talked to
Oh, I
You
got it.
set it up,
Private.
but it is in the wrong place now. Mara, wake up.
Be safe, my love.
You have to play host now. You know, introduce people. Otherwise, this is going to get awkward. And I will just start talking random shit to people.
Okay.
And it depends what you want to see. You want to see random shit be spoken, or do you want to introduce?
As long as you don't start going on about the Tatankas.
Hey, I did not start the Titankas. That was you.
He is right, Makwa. He is right. You did technically start
I'm
that.
right.
No, technically FiveM started that. I just continue.
Okay, you suck as host. Ah, Mara, wake up.
Oh, fuck you
Hello.
too, Tutama.
You calling a fucking shit? Behave.
Calling you a fucking shit.
Ah.
I haven't seen half of you in over 3 years.
Oh, that hurts me, Callista. He ruined it. He's ruined it. He's ruined it.
Mara.
It's fine. Just sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down. Everybody just sit. Everybody just sit.
Tama, please do not walk into the fire.
Wait, do you actually get caught on fire?
Oh, yes.
Ha! I've been meaning to figure this out. Good to know.
I'm gonna sit back down. Oh.
It
It's
is
fine.
good
Nobody
to see
listen. It's
everyone
fine.
today.
Just sit down.
You put one in the middle.
Of course, there has to be one in the middle of what it would not be right if there was not one, and it won't be in the middle. I see. I told you. Oh,
You ruined it.
Gila, put one on the opposite side. This
Right.
is doing my head. I'm gonna have to stand over here. No, I'm standing over here.
Oh, this is a bit scary. Careful.
Is
Part where I say breathe, holy shit.
now this is where you say this is certainly hot stuff.
Alright, let's see. Oh, well,
There we go.
I am already placing one.
Plumes of smoke.
Okay,
It's the 3 plumes that we are used to.
I'm leaving. Fuck you, I'm leaving.
This is
Oh,
Watch out.
I will ask a simple question. Who here have I met before? Answer.
I have no idea who you are.
I am Tutama. No. Ah,
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Callista.
Callista. Interesting name.
Thank you. I like it.
It is good you like your name. If you did not like your name, that would be awkward.
it would. It would be very awkward, yes.
Ah, indeed. Unlike Namana, when we get given a name, we do not get a choice in this thing. It is like one time you are Bob, and then you are, Tutama, or something else. So it is the nature of such things. No, my name was not Bob. Ah.
I do not know if many of you remember me, but I am Wabishka Makwa. It's good to see all of you again.
Wait, are you telling me this was just a random encounter? No, we did not expect to meet people here.
Well, it's nice to see you.
It's good to be seen. We need more fire. Who has not placed a fire?
No, so actually the fire made Abel have a headache, so we should probably get rid of a fire or two.
Oh no.
That's the reason why he had to, go in the barn. It just gave him a real bad headache. So we should probably get rid of one or two. It's easiest if you don't know which one's yours, just place down somewhere else.
There. The one fire is gone.
I removed mine as well.
So who else do we have here? Please,
Middle.
one in the middle, the right middle. The 3 on one side and the 2 on the other. This is Ajila's.
But no, mine was inside of another fire. I already took it out. I already merged it with the fire.
Okay.
It's okay. So who else do we have here? Please.
I don't trust myself around fire. I've never had good luck with the shit.
Hot things burn, sharp things cut. Remember this, you will be okay. That is an impressive beard you have. I am very impressed, actually. What is your name, my friend?
Don't know.
Don't know your name.
Oh, I met you in Valentine. Hello again.
What name would you like?
It don't matter.
Don't matter. That is an interesting name. I do not know if I can feel comfortable calling you I don't matter.
We believe he's Mr. Morris. He just might not have the memory of being Mr. Morris.
Mr. Morris, does Mr. Morris have a first name?
Morris would be his first name. Folly would be his last.
Morris Folly. It is a good name. Pleasure to meet you. And the chap to your right, my left, with the white hat.
Well, howdy, Teddy.
You're Teddy. This name is familiar.
Is it?
Yes, I would not say it is familiar and then go no. Though it is kind of, I'm kind of, thinking I should just for shits and giggles, but this is a bad thing. So,
I mean, that might be native humor or something like that.
Maybe what now?
That might be native humor or something like that.
I might be native.
But it's not humorous?
Could be. If your name was Peas on Bush, maybe more so.
No.
Well, my last name is Cock, so...
Okay. Teddy Cock, we like this name. It is a strong name. Full of, masculine prowess, yes? So... And the ladies, please.
Wanna go first, Poppy, or want me to go first?
Oh, me?
Poppy Davis.
Yeah, it's me.
We have met yesterday.
Okay.
Maybe the day before. But introduce yourself to the rest of everyone.
Okay, I'm Poppy Davis. I am starting up a newspaper again. I'm starting up a coffee company, I think. Poppy's Coffee. Let's see, what else is there? Hello. It's been a while. I don't know what else to say.
You like to make the posters, no?
I do make them posters.
You make posters, okay.
Yeah, everybody needs any.
I remember Miss Poppy. She made my Bear and Wolf poster 3 years ago.
Oh,
3 years ago.
For me
Awesome.
and Mato.
Oh, this is good. Okay, you will have to excuse me. No, I must hear the last name before I go find a bush to pee in.
Oh, so you are Peas and Bush. Got it.
We are all peas in bush. At some point, you prefer a tree?
Okay. Refrain from answering that one.
You refrain from answering this question. Okay, that is your prerogative. But what is your name?
My name's Emily Frost.
Emily Frost. Is a chilly name, no?
Well,
I know, terrible.
I suppose.
Are you a chilly person?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, this is good. It is nice to be
For
warm.
me, it doesn't quite make sense with my bubbly personality, I guess.
You have bubbly personality, but you have chilly. This makes you a warm person inside. This is a good thing. But a pleasure to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
But now, introductions have been done. I can go find him.
Look at him go. He's speedy.
He really needs to pee.
I was saying he must really have to pee.
If only I could run that fast.
Oh, I'm sure you still could.
You need to be able to run that fast, especially with what you have. You gotta be able to catch them.
I cannot imagine when they start running around. I'll have to shout at them to slow down. I cannot keep up.
They stop running around about age 8.
It is still another several years away.
I cannot say the same for me. I have a 11-year-old, 8-year-old, 5-year-old, and 3-year-old.
That's a lot.
Many children.
That is only 4. It is okay.
It's 4 more than me. It sounds like a lot to me. 4 more than me as well.
long as that brings you joy, then that's all that matters. Sheila, is that you?
Ha, it is.
It's very nice to see you again. I'm glad you're doing okay. I mean, I hope you're doing okay. It's nice to see you looking okay, at least.
I am doing well. It's good to see you, Emily.
Have you done any more compliment battles?
No, Kay, I have not.
I was not made for the compliment battle.
It was quite an interesting thing.
I wonder how Abner's doing.
What about what?
A friend.
It did not tell you. Okay.
We were talking about Abner, Makwa.
Oh, that.
That is a name I haven't heard.
That
That is a name I haven't heard in a long fucking time. Who the fuck brought that up?
Which name is this?
Abner.
Abner is a name that is familiar. I just cannot place where.
He was a funny man.
He's
Funny
also
man.
pissing off, man.
Here, I'll get up, Sam, so you can get in the circle too.
Yeah, he was a funny man until he caught a tomahawk.
Who tomahawked
Oh,
him?
I remember that.
Wait, what?
Mato did.
Oh, did it? Wait, what? I didn't hear this.
So what I had heard, because I wasn't there, that he, Abner, came up into the ranch with a bunch of people on a wagon. He had his gun out and pointed it at everyone at the fire, like what we're doing here.
Oh,
and said,
I remember it
put your
now.
hands up. This is a robbery. Put your hands up. Mato then took out his tomahawk, like what Tomasak did, and threw it at his fucking head.
Oh, yes, I remember hearing about this now.
This is
Talk about robbery stuff, got it.
Way quicker than Raphael as well. And Raphael is quite a quick draw. So,
gladdens my heart to hear Kahika is Kahika. This is good.
I wish that I could have beaten Mato to it. I would have loved to have done it myself.
Did anybody claim his skull?
He didn't die.
That did not answer the question.
No, I don't believe anyone did.
Okay.
So how is everybody feeling? Good?
Warm.
There's plenty of
I
fire.
wonder why.
It's a mystery. I wouldn't know. It's hard to tell.
Kahara Sot. That is fire. Good.
Sure is. But yeah, I'm feeling just fine. Nice to be here with you all, honestly.
Anyone else had any bad run-ins with wolves lately?
Yeah.
Nope, not at all, Poppy.
Okay.
I'm kidding, Poppy. It's me. I always have bad run-ins with wolves.
Yeah, they bad running with a
Don't give me that look.
panther,
Abel.
but not wolves.
You can give me that look. I had a wolf standing on my chest howling.
Yeah, me too.
Just look for a rock to stand on and you will be.
I was running to a rock and they caught up.
Rocks are no longer safe.
Run faster.
Run fast. I
They
tried
have
that, and
learned
that's how
to
I got the
climb.
scars on my face.
They know how to
Scars
climb
are
rocks
good.
now.
Yeah, they do know how to climb the rocks now. Actually, I've watched them
Really?
climb rocks.
I
Yeah,
have
I've
not-
watched them.
Well, they did not climb the rock I was stood on when I was putting arrows into them, so maybe there are
small rocks
smart
they
wolves and there are stupid wolves.
There are small rocks they can climb on, and the large rocks they cannot.
Okay. If you find a small rock, it is, what did they say? Shit. Find the big rock. Okay, second round of questioning. What is it everybody does?
I'm working to get my official veterinary license.
So-
Practiced and trained, and I've been doing the work for the past 3 years. Just kind of waiting for my license to come in.
Very nice. What is you? This horse, Saudi, dog, or
I specialize with horses. Horses,
Lisa.
equines,
not Lisa?
cows on occasion.
Ow.
I think you should be a chicken doctor.
You know, listen, maybe I can expand to other stock animals and farm animals.
I'll come in there. Miss Callista, my wolf is sick.
My wolf, no, you know what? Hold on.
Callista, this snake has a problem.
I found a raccoon and it doesn't look well.
Where? Where did you see that?
It was a phrase. Oh my god, Tinker, you are. I'm so sorry.
I have to fix raccoons for Adriana.
We'll mend that fucking raccoon until it is perfectly better. Where did you find this? Huh?
It was just a figure of speech. No raccoon is hurt.
No raccoons were hurt in the making of this speech, huh?
Ah, yes.
Stop.
Okay, so we have. What was your name again? I'm shit with names.
Me?
Yes, you.
Callista.
Callista. That is an interesting name, but.
Yeah, nice duke.
And you are a veterinary person. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The man next to you, what is it you do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Interesting answer.
Hmm.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that. You are
right
bad
now,
man?
I can't. No. I mean, good men do bad things. I don't think bad men do good things.
Also true. I would like this.
I just, guess I haven't really figured out where I want to go yet. I had a place before, but it's kind of an open road as of yet.
Every path is an open road. You will find your way. You will find what makes you happy. This is a good thing to find, I think. Is Emily?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Remember her name? Fucking
You're
A.
great. I've done all kinds of things in my time. I'm kind of trying to see what's next. I'm not really sure yet.
You're not sure yet.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's next for me.
So we have a couple of people who are in transition. Their path, they do not know where it leads quite yet, but they are looking to see. South.
That's great.
Puppy Davis, who does the posters, we know what you do. Posters, yes.
Yeah, and I sell special coffee.
Special? How special?
Well, it's got a couple scoops of cocaine in it.
Ah, guaranteed to perk you up in the morning.
Yeah.
You mean Rex coffee?
Sounds like an interesting coffee. I will have to try
Yeah.
this sometime.
I like coffee.
It's Rick.
Got people all kinds of crazy.
Yeah. You just gotta measure the scoops equivalent, and you're looking at 3 glasses a day.
3 glasses of cocaine coffee a day.
Yeah, a day.
Guaranteed to keep you going. Sounds good. Okay. We like this. Mr. Shit. Help.
Morris.
Morris.
Yeah, Mr. Moore.
Mr. Morris, who is not quite sure if he is Morris or not. Okay. What is it you seek, my friend?
Tired of all these goddamn questions.
You're tired? Okay, so you wish an end to questions.
No, I'm just gonna let y'all be. I'm getting the hell out of here. Y'all can find me in damn Blackwater or Valentine. Appreciate it though.
Travel safe.
Hospitality.
It's nice meeting you.
Safe.
A very happy fellow.
It must be pretty frustrating, not remember anything.
It's hard to lose a memory.
It is true. Memory is intrinsic to who we are, but what the heart feels and where your path is leading. His sounds like it is a complicated path.
The best thing y'all can do is just keep treating them with kindness, and you'll figure out stuff eventually.
Very true. Mr. Teddy.
Well, I'm a gunsmith of skill.
Gunsmith. And this is something you are doing right now?
Well, I'm still waiting on my tools. For now, we are kind of, limited to maintenance. But as soon as the tools roam around,
I would assume most of you are like ourselves, displaced from a home that we once knew and trying to find a way forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, very much so.
I understand. Whatever brings you joy, this is a good thing to pursue. I'll continue this conversation. My name, as you have heard, is Tutama, and what I am and what I do, that is very simple. I am Namana. No more, no less.
What is a Namana?
Namana is the people, or in the Nama Tekwa, Comanche.
Oh.
Keep it going. Come on, don't let this stop.
What was the question?
That is a good question. What is it you seek?
Alright. Are you asking me, Tutama, or are you just asking the general, like the fire?
We have 5 fires. We all stood around them. It is a time of conversation, no? So, I ask you, Allah, what is it your heart desires? What is it you seek?
Is she even here?
What is it your path yearns to find?
I do not know at the moment. I am still figuring it out.
That is not a bad answer. Not bad at all. Moving on.
Adriana, your turn.
Unless we are going to play Duck Duck Goose.
What is Duck Duck Goose?
You are a duck. You are a duck. You are a goose.
You're supposed to chase him. You're supposed to chase him.
Maybe Mako takes the duck?
You boosty man that cannot run. That's a bit fucked up, don't you think?
Get me.
I think you should have chosen a dealer.
Okay, boring.
So is it my turn then? What was the question? What is it that I desire in
What is it you
state?
desire? Yeah, what is it you look for? What is it your heart yearns for? What is it your path you feel leads you to?
I wish to be able to create a path that can be peaceful and successful for my children. I wish for them to, even though as a mother I do not want them to have hardships, I wish for them still to have learning, meaningful hardships within their life, but I wish for it to be a path that is enjoyable still, regardless of what comes into their life.
So, good answer. Oh, Makwa.
Tutama.
Ah. What is it your heart desires in this land? What is it you feel you are pulled towards?
I agree with everything that Adria said. I wish to lead a better life, good life, with my family, and to raise my children into a better life than what I had.
Good answer.
Went through a lot of hardship when I was young. When I was young, I lost my family from a young age, and I was forced to grow up very early on in life, and mostly alone. I don't want that for my daughter or for my son. So, I intend to do whatever I can to not only teach those I can in the ways of medicine, but also to be there for them.
We will make sure this comes to play.
Oracle.
Oracle.
Gila.
I'm kinda in the same boat as all over there. It's uncertain at the moment, but the picture is starting to form.
So, clear way of one's path is not always obvious. Often you are walking it, you do not know it. You will find a way. You will find your way. This is the nature of life. Okay, lady to your right. I do not know if I heard your name.
It's Tina.
Tina. Sad, good name. What it is, Tina?
Buddy.
Your path. What do you feel it pulls you towards? What is it you seek in your life?
That is a good question. That I don't have the answer for, I'm sorry.
You do not need to apologize. As I said, a path. Not always obvious, not always seen. It's something you follow. Sometimes you do not even realize you are upon it. Either which way, I hope good things come to you.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. The gentleman smoking to your right.
Mm-hmm.
Far away.
Howdy.
If it is not intrusive to you, I would ask the same question. I'm curious as to where you see your life leading.
It's not an intrusive question at all. It's just that I don't really know if I have an answer to it. Like Tina said, most of us here have lost our homes. Everything that we'd built up until it's all gone. And then we all thought we'd lost each other, and I fell into old habits that I used to do, doing bad things.
Relative, but
Yeah.
I hear what you are saying. Path that we walk is often twisty and turny. For a time it will merge with others and you will walk beside someone. In due course, this path will usually split and you will find yourself walking again by yourself. Finding a way is not an easy thing. In due course, you will know what your heart desires, and you will follow this path. And I wish happiness upon you for doing this thing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, I used to do horse training, and that's something I'm thinking about picking up again. Because if it's not that, then it's gonna be worse things, I guess.
Avoid the worst things if you can. Horse training is a noble way. It is something I used to do myself. But times change. I assume everybody here is formerly of the West Arlington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The government 4 years ago swept through, cleared everybody from their land, from their homes, pushed them out, dispersed like dust in the wind. Yet, despite this, you have come together. A family unit, a band, people looking out for each other. This is a good thing. And I wish everyone well in their endeavors in this thing. Of course, any further compensation might happen after we'll take a quick nap, because I feel a mighty storm brewing in the background. Roll over the mountains and, get this all very wet and cold and all the unpleasant things that we find with, storms.
Putting out all 5 of our fires, too.
I know.
We worked so hard to put those down.
Let's stick with like a max 3 when the storm's over, so we don't give anybody else any headaches.
Max of 3.
Just make sure you make them in a nice triangle. That's good, okay?
Okay,
Ah.
triangle.
Yes, I agree with this. Nice triangle. Otherwise, you will mess with heads and everybody will be frustrated. Try to move this closer.
I think I'm gonna go in the ranch. I haven't been in there in a while. Is it unlocked?
No, it's locked. The door's locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I checked last night.
The barn is open. It's not the same, but
I used to sleep in there.
It's comfortable, no?
Oh, it's yeah. I used to sleep in the loft.
Sounds good.
Wait, which barn?
The one right behind me, the cow barn.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap there now until the storm's over.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go take a nap as well.
Just do the same. I will be.
Oh.
Okay, first person to light a fire here gets a prize. Yes, a prize.
Surprise.
Yes, a prize. The first person to light a fire at this place gets a prize.
That is quite interesting. I might not wake up after the storm, so I'm gonna go rest my head. I might have time to make it back where I sleep.
From here, yes, you have plenty of time if you move now. Get on your puku, ride hard, you will be home. Give Tomosak my best and tell him I wish to speak to him.
I will. Sakumiya.
The little ones.
Sakumiya.
Maybe not. Oh, feck me. Yeah, this is her. Let's see if we can make it back to our house, shall we? Do you think we can make it, y'all? Y'all, I hope we can make it. Oh no, we got 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes to make it there. We might not make it. We might not fucking make it. I might have to wake up after the storm. Oh, I hope I make it too. Okay, chance we might not. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I'm meta-ing, I'm meta-ing. Oh, Arya now. Oh no, not the meta. It went great, it went great. She's just heading back to her house to rest. We're trying to beat the storm at this point. We're trying to beat the storm. I hope we'll be able to. We're on. I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it. We're almost there. Poor Dream Chaser. Look at the foam on her. It went great. It went great. Agil was like, I like what you are saying, but at the same time, I need to talk it over a bit more with Tomosak and everything, you know? What the hell? The black bear. Dream Chaser, it's a fucking black bear. Just go. Oh my word. Girl, you act like that was the worst thing you have seen in the history of forever. No problem. Have a good one, Cameron. We made it! Yay, we've made it! Let's go! All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I will be streaming sometime tomorrow. It might be during the day, it might be at night, but stick with me, please. I want to redirect the stream to someone else who is streaming. That way we can keep the love going. It does not look like anyone is. All right, never mind then. I guess we're not doing that, but false alert. Anyways, I will catch you guys next time. Have a good one.